Understanding's playing is the best in the kingdom. It must please Her Holiness greatly. Now then, could you continue with your testimony, Mr. Understanding? By which I mean, can you continue singing? For the Holy Mother, I keep on trucking. The Stommelin still needs some plucking. Fuck me, he speaks in rhymes. Don't you know my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room? Hey, hey. Okay. Could you please point out one more time where your chamber is located? Yeah, man. No sweat. My chamber is on the way from the performance hall to the treasure room. So anyone going to the treasure room would have to pass by Understanding's chamber. Oh, okay. Give Peaslobin a chance. Oh, okay. That was odd. Any false stuff? There. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear. Anyone to the treasure room goes near. Even from inside your chamber, you can still hear what's going on outside. Temple is a groovy old building, built from Mother Nature's finest. You can hear a pin drop through the wooden walls, you dig? In an old building like that, I guess the walls must be pretty thin. And that's how Mr. Understanding could know the culprit's movements. It's all thanks to the Holy Mother's divine protection. Right on, my man. I dedicate this testimony to Her Holiness. Yeah. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. How could you tell it was Albie just from the sound of some footsteps? Albie is practically family, man. The smooth groove of his shoes are easy to pick out. The smooth groove of his shoes. That's a phrase I never thought I'd say. But how do you know he went to the treasure room? Didn't you think it was possible he went to the storeroom at the other end of the hall? No way, man. I saw him with my own two eyes. You saw him? Fuck's sake, we're getting another song. In the treasure room. This you can believe. My peep has peeped the sneaky sneak, Albie. I don't know why I like hesitated on P. Wait, what? And tell us where it is you stood when you saw the accused, if you would. Okay. When I heard the footsteps, I looked out the window. Oh, Understanding's chamber's up there. Okay, now I know what they mean. That was a window on the diagram. Okay. From my window I can see the window of the first floor hallway, across the courtyard. You dig? And through that window I saw Albie walking into the treasure room. Yeah, it was very odd that it stopped at P. Should I ever add this statement to his testimony? Oh, but of course. Can you please add that statement to your testimony, Mr. Understanding? You got it, brother. Ooh. So through the window I did spy little Albie with my own eye. What do we have? Well, there it is. I call bullshit. Due to the growing number of thefts around the temple, we'll be tightening security throughout. Therefore, all of the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. I thought I'd already read that. My bad. Objection! There's something off about that, Mr. Understanding. My music is off? I'm sorry you feel that way, man. Maybe this vibe ain't topping the charts where you're from. What's your poison? Orchestra? Jazz soul? There's nothing wrong with my ears, witness, but something's not quite right with your eyes. Mr. Understanding, you've been lying to this court. Now why would I lie? I got nothing to hide. Truth and truth alone is all I sing. Lying, y'all. Nah, lying ain't my thing. There's the table slam. I contend otherwise. Do you recognize this object, Mr. Understanding? It's a temple notice, man. What of it? Have you read it? In this notice, the following instruction to the temple monks is written. All the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. What you talking about, Phoenix? Oh, why did I read it in such a way? Oh, crap. As soon as I got halfway through that, I was committed to it, but it felt stupid. I'm talking about the fact that from your chamber, you couldn't have seen anyone going into the treasure room through those shutters. Oh, he's sweating. Looks like you didn't get the memo. No way. I don't believe it, man. If you don't believe it, why don't you read the notice for yourself? Let's see. Something something will something for something something. Is that your idea of reading? I'm not so hot at reading Chinese, man. I usually get one of those, or one of the other monks to read stuff for me, you know? Doesn't that make your duties as head monk a little difficult? Hey, cut me some slack, man. I only moved to this country 6 months ago. That's quite recent, isn't it? So, how did someone who's only been here 6 months become head monk of the temple? Because of his music. How little you understand. Religious faith can't be measured in months or years. It's all about how devoted you are. I've only been an adherent of Quranism for 3 months myself. The Holy Mother's teachings really spoke to me, prompting me to stay in this country. Or was it the fact that there are no lawyers here that spoke to you? Mr. Payne, I know just how you feel, my man. Her Holiness's teachings spoke to me too. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Brother Dumb and Dumber. Oh, you don't need to put brother. I present Dumb and Dumber. That'd have worked way better. Well, I know why Payne suddenly became a believer in Quranism. I did not want to click that. But could Understanding have had an ulterior motive for becoming a believer too? The treasure. Mr. Understanding. Were you really in your chamber as you claim? But what? Hey, be chill, brother. Weren't you instead, I don't know, maybe somewhere else? Mr. Wright, what kind of nonsense are you spouting now? It's called an accusation, Payne. According to Mr. Understanding's testimony, he saw Albie with his own eyes. Therefore, is it really nonsense to suggest he could have seen Albie from somewhere else? Well... Do you have a theory, defense? Do you know where Mr. Understanding was, if not in his chamber? If he wasn't in his room, then... If Albie had gone down the hallway towards the treasure room, there are only a few places he could have seen Albie from. I do have a theory, Your Majesty. Let's say the witness really did see Albie going toward the treasure room. What then? The defense proposes that this is the only place he could have seen Albie go down that hall. I would probably say he was over here, next to the breaker. Well, if he didn't get spotted, that's what I would say. There? But you just suggested earlier. That's where the true culprit might have been. True, but no matter how I look at it, this is the only place Understanding could have been. Mr. Foreign Lawyer, don't tell me. Are you accusing Mr. Understanding of being the true culprit in this case? Yes. I know it's him, it showed us. Plus, it's too obvious. Yes, Your Majesty. I contend there's a strong possibility this witness is the murderer. God, I really like the music. Ba-dum-bum. How dare you be so disrespectful? Disrespectful. Jesus. First you criticise her benevolence's insights that were utter horseshit. Now you accuse the head monk of murder, when he did it. I know, I am terrible. This is the only place the witness could have been. If he was here, he could have struck the victim down from behind and moved his body to the treasure room. That's nothing but groundless conjecture. And there's one more thing. Do you remember what was said in the opening argument? The opening argument? During that argument, it was suggested that Albie used his position as monk in training to get his hands on the treasure. That's right, and what of it? Well, why don't we try this twist... Oh, this twist on for size. The thief used his position as head monk of the temple to get a hold of the treasure. What? What? You joshing me, man. The key to the treasure box has been passed down from head monk to head monk. What better position to be in if you want to steal the treasure? You can't possibly be serious. Does this mean you're claiming that Mr. Understanding's oath of faith is nothing but a lie designed to get him close to the treasure? Yeah. The witness hasn't been truthful in his testimony to this court. So clearly he isn't above lying. Oof. Didn't you swear to the Holy Mother that naught but the truth would you bring? In light of that, I don't think it's unfair to call your faith into question. Oof. This is ridiculous. Are there no limits to what this lawyer will say? I mean, lie is such a strong word. Maybe it was just a mistake. Wait, who said that? Was it him? Was it Understanding? Oh, it was. Okay. Enough with the nervous wreck routine, prosecutor. Okay. You're just embarrassing yourself, man. What? What was that, Mr. Understanding? Lawyer man, you really are the lowest of the law. Wow, the lowest of the low. I can read. You've gone and said something I can't forgive. Is he gonna get jacked? You called my belief into question. My faith in the Holy Mother. And nobody gets away with that. Okay. Wait. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. What on earth? That music, it's making my ears bleed. Where the fuck did they get the speakers in from? Oh dear. His text tone has changed too. This is the music of my soul. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. So okay, we got death to the lawyer. I'm the Twilight Messenger. Can't you tell? Gonna take this lying lawyer straight to hell. Pretty good music though. He's drifting with lies, running with Philistines. I'm gonna send that lawyer to the guillotines. Oh, it's Philistines. To the guillotines. Guillotine. I don't know how you fucking say that word. And now for something completely different. That plinkety-plunk music just wouldn't let me express my rage. Your rage, huh? Isn't the real source of your anger having your lie exposed? You just don't get it. If I lied, it's because you drove me to it. All sniffing around and suspicious and throwing out false accusations. Sorry, but as a lawyer, I'm afraid that's my job. Yeah, well, lawyers are crap. Wow. It's a naughty word. Keep making noise and I'll have to use my partner here on you. Wonder how long he can do this for. No, he's slipping. Alright. I'm the one making noise. Hey, so you want to know the truth, huh? Think you can handle the truth, do you? Fine. Let's see you try. Feel the heat of my brutal death beat. Savage, right? Sweating bullets, ain't you? Not really. The screams of my soul are gonna make a mosh pit out of this peanut gallery. Oh damn. Fucking hell, they've all joined in unison. Did he really just win the court over with that performance? Yo, geezer, I got something to testify. Wow, he has just changed entirely. Get ready for the howling of my soul. I call this chart topper Soul Screaming Truth. Okay, so we have another testimony. Oh no, I think I prefer this side of him. Soul Screaming Truth. So the priestess's dance had come to an end. To the music storeroom, my way, I did wend. Okay. Death truth is what you dread. Hear me shred. That's a useless statement, my god. From my spot in front of the storeroom, I saw Albie creep to the treasure room. Oh god, I really like the fact the music goes with the text. That's cool. So, trailing from behind, hound on the scent, I saw patrol. After Albie, he went. So me and my girl here, innocent and sweet, back by the storeroom, can't be beat. Yeah. Then out went the power, ticket to midnight, blacker than blackest night. No, blacker than blackest black, robbing all sight. Sheesh. Yeah, baby, let that soul metal flow. How the fuck is he playing metal from that? That ain't electric. What is that music? I've never heard anything like it. It's so fast. It's making my head spin. Jesus. This is Darmelin metal. Of course. Hey yo geezer, how are those ears ringing? I don't know much about music, but I've got chills, and they're multiplying. Oh, that's a good reference. Is he losing control? That's cool. Hey, you scared, lawyer man? Run away, fast as you can. What a wonderful rhythm! The perfect accompaniment for further deliberations. Now, Mr. Understanding, what did you go to the music storeroom for? Hey, I went to put my Damelin away. She's my precious partner. Gotta give her a good rest after playing in the right. But then why did you lie before? Because you made me. Because you'd send me to hell. Oh. Okay. I have no words. Huh? Yeah, that's a pretty good reaction. We all know about lawyers and their lying, lawyering ways. Am I right, people? Yeah! If I admitted I went to the storeroom, he'd have drummed up a false charge on me. I didn't want to get sent to hell. What do you say? He's right, that so would have happened. Now I see why the Defense Culpability Act was passed. You feel me, Karine? You feel me, Karine? Yeah, you said it. Is it too much to ask for a low-key trial? No, you punks ready to rock or what? What is happening? I can't hear you. I said you're ready to teach this lying lawyer how we do things around here. He did that without even moving his mouth. Alright, then I'm gonna lay it on you one more time. The screaming truth of my soul. Okay, so now it's the testimony. No, cross-examination is what I meant. What on earth? Are you ready? Oh, the music! Oh, it's changed. So the priestess's dance come to an end. To the music storeroom I did wend. Bum 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 bum. You say you went to the music storeroom. But how do we know you didn't go to the treasure room to steal the treasure instead? And on what grounds would you base that accusation? Got anything to show for it? He's right, I don't really have any proof. And yet... well, you can't prove that you didn't go to the treasure room either. You stole the treasure and were ready to make your getaway when you saw Mr. Roll. So you panicked and ran into the music storeroom. Isn't that right? Why do I feel like I'm being stabbed by icy stares from every direction? The silence is your answer, lawyer man. This audience knows the score. Just what we needed. A moment of silence to bid this lawyer's baseless claim goodbye. Goddamn, they're loving it. Why do they have to hate lawyers so much in this country? I said it before and I'll say it again, lawyer man. After the priestess's dance, I went to the music storeroom. Death's truth is what you dread, hear me shred. I don't. This statement's literally nothing. But sure, I'll press it regardless. So what exactly do you mean by death truth? It's the blade of truth that's gonna send your lawyer soul to hell. Okay. A sea of blood will be the last thing you ever see. I'm not sure I want to get what he's saying. Yeah, this country seems to me rather fucked. In terms of the law. I don't expect a bobblehead like you to understand. Either you get it or you feel it, and you feel it or you don't. Simple as that. Okay. Put it fairly simply, I guess. From my spot in front of the storeroom, I saw Albie creep to the treasure room. How did Albie appear at the time? Come to think of it, he was glancing around all shifty-like. You could tell he was up to no good. Shady, I tell ya. What's that saying about people who live in glass houses? That they shouldn't throw stones. Well, he was about to steal the treasure, so it only stands to reason he'd look furtive. The defendant admitted he was sneaking in to see the treasure box. Wouldn't that be why he was looking around? What's that, people? Only the Holy Mother knows the truth, you say? Wrong. Peace Lemon knows the scar, baby. From my lips to our Holy Mother's ears, an artist only sings what he saw there. In other words, my reasoning isn't good enough for Godboy here. And what did you see next, Mr. Understanding? Trailing from behind, hound on the scent, I saw patrol. After Albie, he went. Something tells me this is going to be a spectacular waste of time, but... what do you mean by hound on the scent? Oh. What? You don't get it? It's always the same, y'all. Lyrics questioned without mercy. The more famous the song, the greater the controversy. It wasn't your lyrical sense I was questioning. I say hound on the scent like a hunting dog, cause, you know, Roll was a god and... uh-oh. Here we go. The inspiration came to me suddenly like a flash and... yeah, that's okay. You don't have to explain your lyrics anymore. Yeah, you're the one who asked. I know I shouldn't have asked. Mr. Understanding, you're still on the stand, so please stick to your testimony. You can explain your lyrics to me later in dominant class. Fine, have it your way, geezer. Man. The show must go on. Slash and thrash. Thrash. I thought it said slice. Me and my girl here, innocent and sweet. Backed by the storeroom, can't be beat. Oh, dear me. What exactly were you doing in the music storeroom? There, get the picture? You were shredding. Picture? What picture? Mr. Understanding is requesting that you not ask him the same thing over and over. Hey geezer, you got it in one. Take a bow, baby. How the heck did he understand that? What was I doing in the music storeroom, you ask? I already told you. I was taking care of my partner in crime here. Getting ready to put her away. But see, would you believe it? Then out went the power, ticket to midnight, blacker than blackest black, Robin Allsight. Hot damn. Where were you when the power outage occurred? Like I said, I was in the music storeroom. My girl had been sounding a little off, so I had to get her back in tune. Isn't it true that you were actually in the hallway at that time? The hallway, you say? Why would I be in the hallway? You were waiting for Mr. Roll to come back from his patrol of the treasure room. Now that he discovered that the treasure had been stolen, you were going to kill him. Oh. Liar man, just as always. So full of bull. Spewing noxious lies and pulling the wool. I'm quite surprised they said bull. What was this game rated? It may have been a T. As for over here, I have no idea. Ah, that was cool. Filthy liar through and through, and I ain't never ever gonna forgive you. Oh. So utter lies with no evidence. As always, his claims are just tenuous. Hey, nice, prosecutor. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Someone stop their jam session. Please. Hey! You've made your assertions clear, defense, but your argument is rather unsubstantiated. That's not good. What's so funny, Peas-a-lubbin understanding? Why the hell do we say his full name? Nevertheless, the possibility is still there. You can't deny the witness could have killed the victim under the cover of darkness. Of course. You're forgetting one very important thing. Uh-huh. It seems you've forgotten that the outage happened by chance, not design. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I did forget about that. It's not like the witness planned the outage so he could take advantage of the darkness. And without darkness, it would have been hard to sneak up behind Mr. Roll and kill him. You're right, even I would notice someone coming up behind me. Well, defense, what do you have to say to that? What can I say about that? Mr. Wright, your claim is completely without merit. Unless you want to argue that the witness somehow magically made the outage happen. Well, maybe not magically, but... Wait, that's it. Oh, he could have actually made it happen. He was next to the breaker. I contend the witness could have made the power outage happen. With no magic necessary. What? You have a theory, defense? All he had to do was make use of something shown on this diagram. The breaker. What did the witness use to make the power outage happen? Yes, the breaker. Okay. I forgot, a breaker turns on the power but also turns it off. Duh. The witness was in the storeroom, the circuit box is on the storeroom end of the hallway. There's nothing really magical about turning off the breaker, wouldn't you say? Nice try. But that theory doesn't hold water, lawyer man. And why not? You're saying I turned the breaker off and then snuck up on Mr. Roll and hit him? In pitch black darkness with no source of light whatsoever. That what you're trying to oh, that what you're saying? With the lights off, that hallway is blacker than 100 midnights. You can't see the hand in front of your face. How could anybody commit murder like that? Unless it was somebody standing right in front of the victim, like the accused. I hate when he's right. But I can't just let his point stand. Well, maybe the victim was holding something that served as a guide. A guide through the darkness. Something. That's more than a little vague, wouldn't you agree? You ain't gonna move this room with a half-baked hunch like that, bro. You gotta hit him hard. Really make him feel it, you hear me? Just like my verse, baby. Woo! Well, I'm afraid I don't understand the witness's lyrics very well either.